Virgo, how are you all? You guys are amazing. So, I'm going to do your September love reading. Okay, it's been a while since I did the your readings, I guess, and a lot of you have been, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I can't thank you all enough for all the love. I especially want to call out this person who goes by this handle Mauve Blossom. I don't know who you are, but then every comment that you put in there and you like the videos, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've really been motivating me to do more. So keep that coming in. Thank you. All right, so let's begin here, Virgo. Virgo, let's see what's coming up for you in love for the month of September. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to first pull out your person's feelings, then I'm going to look into your feelings, and then I'm going to see, maybe take out some spirits advice for y'all. Okay, all right, so let's see your person's feelings for you, Virgo. What's your person thinking about you? We have Eight of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. And we have the Knight of Swords. Oh, bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Very positive so far. So I see that with the Eight of Pentacles here, Virgo, I see that this person wants to invest in you and this relationship. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And with the Chariot, I definitely see this person coming forward here. Okay, they want to come forward to you with some sort of a message. They want progress in this relationship is what I'm strongly picking on, and that's why the Eight of Pentacles, where they're investing, they want to invest. All right, and then we have the Knight of Swords here. Look at that. Somebody is very restless, somebody is very impulsive to come to you. Okay, they have a lot of things that they're thinking. So swords basically represents thoughts. It's about what you think, your mind, your thoughts. So I see more than emotionally rushing towards you, this person wants to come to you to communicate what they actually feel and think about you and this whole situation, this whole relationship. All right, now I'm going to clarify it further. And also, yeah, bottom of the deck we have the Queen of Cups, which means that this person looks at you as somebody who is very giving, very nurturing, very loving, and that is what is the overall, energy here in your entire reading. All right, now I'm going to clarify this further. Spirits, why do we have the Eight of Pentacles here? Please show me. Ace of Swords in the reverse. We have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Did you pull yourself back from this person here, Virgo? Because I see that this person wants to work on this relationship, but then I'm getting Queen of Wands in the reverse here. So you might have, pulled your energy back from this person or not wanting to invest in this. I see that this person looks at the entire situation, or where, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, this person feels they lack some clarity. They're looking for some clarity, some sort of a truth, and they see that you are currently very bitter and cold towards them. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles, this person wants to come forward and collaborate. Okay, I see that this person really wants to come forward and make things work with you here, is what I'm strongly picking on. What did you do to them, Virgo? Let me know in the comments. Okay, I love hearing to all your stories. I must tell you that. Okay, it feels amazing when somebody tells me that the reading resonates, or when they tell me their story, because you and I are strangers, we don't know each other, right? But then when you're opening up and telling your personal stuff, then it feels really amazing. So thank you for believing in me, thank you for trusting me. All right, why is the Chariot here? Spirits, talk to me. Why is the Chariot here? We have Two of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Four of Cups in the reverse. You know, the reading cannot be this clear. Bottom of the deck, we have the lovers. We have the lovers in the bottom of the deck. Okay, so there is a decision that needs to be made. There's a choice that needs to be made. There's a lot of love. All right, with the two of cups in the reverse, I see that this person knows that you both are not on the same wavelength as of now. Okay, it is very obvious that there's been some sort of a fallout. There's been some sort of a breakup here between you guys, and that is very obvious here. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this person is coming out as a knight here, Virgo. Okay, that means that this person wants to bring something very solid here in this relationship. Okay, it's not something like they're just having fun or it's like a fling. No, this person is actually coming to you with a solid offer. Knight of Pentacles is the only knight who is not rushing into things. Alright, so Knight of Pentacles is the only knight in the entire tarot deck who is actually weighed the pros and cons, who is thinking from different perspective, different angle, and then they're coming forward to you. So this knight is reliable, is what I can tell you. Alright, and with the Four of Cups in the reverse, you might have rejected this person. They feel very rejected. They were, brooding over the past sort of energy, but now they are coming out of that situation. Okay, now they might have ignored you for some of you, but then now they're starting to see things from a new perspective. Now they're wanting to live the life again. Now they're wanting to come out of that negative situation and start thinking, positive. Start, investing and putting more effort in kind of, like how to on making this whole situation better. Okay, between you and them. Now, why do we have the Knight of Swords here, spirits? We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Hanged Man. And we have the Tower. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords again. Okay, so I'm telling you, Virgo, I'm telling you, with the Tower here, there's been a major realization that this person has had. Okay, there was a major fallout, there was major disagreement, some sort of a conflict, between you and this person. So there was a Tower moment, okay, which is very obvious, and this person was feeling stuck. All right, now they don't know how to react to the situation. They don't know whether you're going to accept them back. They don't know. So these are the kind of thoughts they're getting right now, and hence the Knight of Swords we have got twice. This person is restless. They want to come forward. Probably, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, this person might not have, offered you a stability or commitment in the past. Okay, and they were stuck. Okay, but now they want to come forward. They are very restless. They want to come forward and sort things with you. Okay, that is the kind of vibe I'm getting. So with the Knight of Swords twice coming in your reading, I guess you can expect some sort of a communication from this person in this month. All right, now I'm going to quickly tap into your feelings now, Virgo. Let's see, what do we have? What are you thinking about this person? Spirits, tell me, what does my Virgo feel for this person on their mind? We have the Temperance. Looks like you're taking some time out to heal, to get a hang over your emotions. We have the Page of Cups, and we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. All right, so Virgo, you're telling me here that you feel, that this person that you're dealing with, you're kind of feeling that this person is very immature. Okay, you feel that this person doesn't know when to speak what or how to handle a situation, in a very matured way. You're telling me that. All right. Now, with the Temperance, I see that you're clearly healing from this Tower moment that came earlier in your, in your person's energy. So there has been some sort of a fallout. There's been some sort of a breakup, misunderstanding. I see that you're healing from that situation. You're wanting to get a control over the emotions. Okay, like one foot in and one foot out. You're still thinking whether you need to entertain this person, whether you need to give them another chance or no. All right, I'm seeing you in that energy. With the Page of Cups here, I see that you are expecting some sort of an apology from this person. Okay, I'm going to clarify it further, but that's the first energy that I'm picking on here, all right, in from you. I feel that you're expecting some sort of an apology here. You're hurt, okay? So there is some sort of a communication that you might want to have with this person. With the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, this person might have abandoned you, okay? They might have ghosted you. They might have just left you hanging in there, in the cold. And now I see that you are coming out of that situation, okay? So I'm going to clarify this further. What's going on, Virgo? Did they really abandon you? That's bad. I honestly feel that for 80% of your problems, the solution is communicating, okay? So never abandon somebody, never ghost somebody. That's the very, very, how do I word it? Very mature way of handling things. Anyway, I feel you can communicate. You can just send a message. You can do a call. You can explain people, and you talk it out and you can sort it out. Why abandon? Why ghost? Why keep them hanging in the air? All right. Why do we have the Temperance here, spirits? We have the Empress. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. And we have the Fool in the reverse. Looks like you're very mad at this person, Virgo. Okay, I see that you're clearly telling me that I don't want to collaborate with this person. I don't want a reunion with this person. This person has been very toxic. Okay, yeah, you wish to remain aloof, but without them. Okay, I don't think you're wanting to take that leap of faith or anything as of now. But with the Empress here, I see that you are very clearly in your in your energy, where you're loving it, you're self-sufficient, you look fabulous, with whatever you're doing, however you're looking. I see that you're just ignoring this person right now. You're just healing from a situation, and you're doing pretty good, in whatever you're doing and however you're doing it. You seem to be doing pretty well even without them. All right, then why is the Page of Cups here, spirits? Yeah, we have the Two of Wands. We have the Sun in the reverse, Two of Wands in the reverse, Sun in the reverse, and Page of Cups again. See, although you're doing well here, Virgo, okay, although you're doing well here, I see that time and then you're kind of thinking about this person, time and then, their thoughts are coming into your mind, and, somewhere you're with the Two of Wands here in the reverse, it's like you're not able to move on. You're not able to think beyond this person and this whole situation, this whole relationship is what I'm getting here. Okay, so somewhere again with the Page of Cups, you're kind of, one part of you is anticipating some sort of a message from them. Why do we have the Page of Cups here? Yeah, Emperor here. You could be dealing with an Aries. Okay, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius is what I'm getting, but I'm picking on Aries strongly. You could be dealing with the Leo. Okay, yeah, so I see that you want somebody to level up. Okay, somebody to come forward and communicate, to give this relationship some sort of a commitment here, or man up or women up and come to you and take responsibility or accountability for what they have done. All right, now why do we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse? We have the Four of Swords. We have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Judgment here. Okay, Virgo, I'm strongly picking on the fact that you're very exhausted. Okay, with the Four of Swords here in the reverse, you're healing from the situation. Okay, you're exhausted and you're very, very tired of this whole pattern, this whole situation here. Okay, right now with the Four of Pentacles, I'm seeing that you're clearly protecting your heart space. You're protecting yourself from any heartbreaks or any further situations which may lead to heartbreak. Currently you're protecting yourself. You're just holding yourself back from communicating with this person or giving them any sort of a, I don't know, message, or you're not having any sort of communication right now. We also have the Judgment here. Okay, so you want to have a new beginning here, but what is this Judgment all about, spirits? Knight of Swords in the reverse. I see that your emotions are all over the place, Virgo. Okay, tell me if that resonates. Your emotions are all over the place, and somewhere, like I said, time and then you're feeling that, okay, can I give this another chance? Should I give this another chance? Is there a potential where we can collaborate again, you know? So you're getting those kind of thoughts. There's a judgment here again, spirits. Yeah, there's an ending here. There's an ending here and a new beginning, okay? So I guess you want to have a new beginning. One more card for judgment, please. Knight of Wands in the reverse. You feel that this person, you know, that you were dealing with was, you know, not only into this, probably they could have entertained other people here, okay? So you see that that lack of passion and desire is not there now, and this person is, you're feeling that this person was a player and you got played here, okay? And because of which you want to end this situation, your emotions are all over the place, okay? It's like this person has messed up with your mind and your thoughts, and you know, right now you're healing from the situation, and that is why, you know, you're like one foot in and one foot out. But Virgo, I'm telling you, just hang in there tight, because it takes some time. You know, from what I understood, like I've understood, or a general saying is that it takes at least 6 months for a person to move on from one relationship, okay? Which I may be wrong, but then that's what I've heard. And you know, if you really want to get over somebody, you need to completely block them out of your life, okay? Not like you keep stalking them on social media, or you just keep, you know, a tab of what they're doing. Then that is not called moving on, all right? So Virgo, I see that your emotions are all over the place and you're not really in a happy place as of now. But trust me, there is somebody coming with a message, somebody coming with communication, and then it's up to you to decide what you have to do. Okay, so I'm going to wait for you to let me know your story here, Virgo, right? All right, now I'm going to pull out Spirit's advice for you quickly. All right, let's see what's the guidance for you today. Spirits, what's the guidance my Virgo needs to know in the situation that they're going through for the month of September? All right, we have Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Ten of Wands, and we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool in the reverse, okay? If you feel that you should not be taking this leap of faith, if your intuition is saying that, then do not take the leap of faith, okay? Currently, with the Page of Pentacles, you guys are not in touch. There's no communication. There is no, you know, messages or calls, or it's basically this person could be a younger energy, somebody who's living at a distance, okay? And then you seem to be very stressed out, okay? This whole situation is burning you out, but then spirits are telling you to come out of that situation with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. The mental prison that you have put yourself in, okay, of negative thoughts, spirits are telling you to come out of that situation and start looking at things for what it is, okay? Sometimes you don't really have to think only from the emotional point of view, but you need to actually see things for what it is, okay, logically at times. So that is what spirits are trying to tell you. So when this person comes with a communication, you'll have to decide what you need to do, okay? But don't think only from emotional aspect, but also think from the logical aspect. All right, so this is what I have for you, Virgo, for the month of September. Let me know in the comments if the reading resonated, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I keep posting here you know, regularly, so I look forward to seeing you in my next reading.